Yep.
38%. Where did you see improvement there?
Oh, it was great. I mean, we were all over the place, played with great energy, great spirit, great fire. Guys were covering for each other. I mean, it was one of our better, if not our best, defensive effort of the year, relative, with who we've played. So, yeah, it was terrific. Terrific.
The leading scorer was held checked most the times. So I think, would you kind of see, I think Ben took some stabs at guarding him and a couple other guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think he saw more bodies. Ben did much better job sticking with him. He's a heck of a player. He can really, he's capable of making really tough shots. The shots he made, I thought we guarded him well. But Mike was terrific tonight, and it was great it was great that he got rewarded to see some balls go in because he's just been such a great guy through this whole kind of struggle that he's been in, and he's such a great teammate and works his tail off and just brings a smile every day. So it was just great. But I think he was a big key on him. He guarded him well down at Corvallis too.
Mark, is that kind of the best version of Caleb when he's able to draw all those fouls and get in the lane like that?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And like I told him, when he plays like that, I mean, he's electric, but he makes us, a pretty special team when he's engaged and aggressive. And it doesn't, it's a bonus that he's making all those shots when he's engaged like that and aggressive. I think, it just gives us another entity, basically, that's tough to deal with.
I don't think he attempted a shot the last game. Were you guys challenging to do different things, or was that just a product of that game played on Saturday?
No, it was just kind of him. So.
You kind of had to get on ground to start aggressively engaged. But
Yeah.
Both times tonight,
He was great. He was great against a really, really physical front line. Those guys are big and they're physical, and they got a bunch of bodies they can throw at you. They cover down a lot, so he even went through some double teams and was very forceful, which is when he's special, is when he's like that.
Obviously, looking ahead now to Saturday,
Yep.
same boys, Marshallonis and Saxon are
Yep.
still there, Randy
Yep.
squad,
Yep.
undefeated in conference play. Just what are you kind of looking forward to on Saturday?
Well, it's just a huge challenge. It's just kind of rinse, lather, repeat. It's just the same. They got, anytime he has his point guard and his big back, he can kind of fill in the spots. And they did a great job. They went out and, got Tommy's guy from Arizona. He's been, really scoring the ball and rebounding the ball well. And they've done a great job with development. That Luke Barrett's now, scoring and shooting and gives you all those hustle plays and kind of those gritty plays. And then they've, pulled some other guys that have been in the program or making threes. And, they're still playing the same way. I think they're 350th in pace of play. And they know who they are, and they don't beat themselves. And it's a great recipe, and Randy's figured it out, and I think people are figuring out he's one of the best coaches in college basketball, and he's built a heck of a program down there. So should be a great crowd, a great game, just like it was last year, and hopefully, we can play like this. It'd be a heck of a game.
hustle plays, 50-50 balls, all those things that maybe weren't there that 1 week.
Yep.
And the bench into it, every play that you like, demeanor as well as.
Yeah, no, we had great spirit, and and I think the guys had a great approach tonight. I think they obviously Oregon State had their full attention after what happened in Corvallis, and I think they were itching to get out and play again in front of the home fans.
Just playing this game and seeing this team again.
Yeah, man, even before we stepped out onto the floor, just a whole week of preparation, just getting more stops, playing hard, just playing together, and that's what we did tonight. I'm proud of the guys. I'm proud of what we did tonight, and I just look forward to keep it going, honestly.
What was that week like for you last week? It sounded like you had some heart-to-hearts with Mark about the fouls and motions.
Definitely.
And then to get back in the starting lineup, looked like you missed it a little bit tonight.
Yeah, it's just an opportunity for growth, and I'm appreciative of that. And me and him, we had our words, and honestly, we just grow from it. Braden handled it well. The team handled it well. I thought I handled it well. I'm grateful to be back in the starting lineup, and I do not take that for granted.
Mike, how nice was it to see a couple go down against Portland and then to follow it up with a performance like this tonight with a double-double? You hit 2 threes. Kind of seemed like you were getting excited out there with the crowd. Just as you continue to build that confidence, what's that mean for you going forward?
Yeah, this guys like Ryan finding me the ball at the correct time, and people cheering for me, the team, and the team having confidence in me, hitting that shot, and just the work I put in, before game days, being prepared.
Were you surprised to see the offensive, the putback, I think, in the first half, you were falling down, were you surprised to see that shot fall there, and the bench kind of gave you a pretty good reaction?
That was crazy.
Yeah, I just, just threw it up there because I knew I was going to get fouled. I feel like, when I got the board, he pushed me a little bit, so I just threw it up there, and, basketball gods rewarded me, for sure.
Graham, what do you make defensively from down there to this game? Why was it such a turnaround?
9-day difference. We played real team defense tonight versus the other night where we were a little more on the island in Corvallis. Tonight, everybody had each other's back. It was one possession. In the first half where everybody was just flying around. Everybody was fly switching, rotating. And I was like, yeah, that's what our defense is, and it was great to really see that and feel that.
We talked to Mike and Benny after the Portland game about kind of the week of practice leading after that game on Saturday. Can you just describe what that was like, especially on the defensive end of things? How hard were those practices?
Tough, rightfully so, and a lot of focus on defense, also rightfully so. That's what we need. We need to get better on defense. We understand that. And we took the challenge head on. We didn't run from it. We didn't shy away from it. And that's why I'm proud of the guys for doing that.
Mike, dealing with Ratai, not an easy guy to slow down. What did you try to do with him? What worked better this go?
Just, staying on him, pressuring him on the ball, not letting him go right, forcing him left, and then just, box him out on the boards and just get in and be physical. So that's what I did.
For either, I think you guys talked about guarding your yard. You're staying in front of guys. How much different was that this week compared to last week?
I think it was a big difference. Just because we put more focus onto it, we took more pride into it. And also what comes with guarding your yard is the backside having the man's back. And then the guy who has the guy on the ball's back, the guy on the weak side has to have his back as well. It's just like a tandem. Everybody's on a string. And so once again, tying in the team defense is what it's all about.
What did both of you guys see from KB today? Obviously, 2 games where he doesn't score, which is unlike him. I don't think he attempted a shot last game. What were you guys encouraging him to do tonight? And you kind of had one of the signature players there in the first half.
Just continue to encourage him to be himself. We definitely need him to score the ball. We definitely need him to be himself and bring great energy every day, and he did that tonight. Honestly, not worried about him. He'll be all right. He's good, as we saw tonight. He played hard, very efficient. He got to the line, and he was guarding. And that's what we need him to do. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I'm proud of him too, man. Just coming out here, forgetting about those 2 games and just next play mentality. KB's a very confident guy, and he gets to the shots whenever he wants. So we never worried about KB. He's going to be ready for the next game.
You guys have both had a few battles with St. Mary's. Graham, you get to see Mitchell Saxon again.
Hello.
Just both of you can give me a take on what it's like to play a physical team like that and kind of what you've seen from them this year.
It's fun, man. Every single time we get to play a physical matchup, especially against those guys, because we know what it means to us and the culture here at Gonzaga. Just another matchup we look forward to. It's going to be a great week of practice leading up to it. I'm sure they'll give us a great plan, as they always do, and we must take that on with the right mentality and go in there looking to, play our best and win this game.
Yeah, I definitely want my revenge. Pepperdine, we lost them twice, so can't wait to play them again. And they have a great crowd, a great team, a great coach, and it's going to be a fun game. And I know we have the upper hand, and we're ready to battle.
Can't wait to go to Moraga.
What is it like going against that defense and that physicalness? I don't know if anybody else maybe does that in the league the way they do it.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to turn up the tempo, they're not big on that either.
Nope.
What is those challenges like?
Really just staying mentally and physically locked in the game and mature. Not letting all that get us out of our game and our headspace. Just staying dialed in on the game plan. We know it's going to be a physical matchup. We know they're going to ride under us on our shots. Just got to continue to stay strong, have a good base, and power through that. And, yeah, it's going to be a great matchup.
Mike, what was the crowd like when you guys went there last year, and how do you expect it to be a little more amped up when Gonzaga goes there? It's been a long time rivalry, obviously, between those two schools.
Yeah, last year there was still a crowd. I feel like someone who played on St. Mary's previous years got the jersey retired, so it was a pretty big crowd. But now I'm on Gonzaga, so it's going to be even more, louder, even meaner. So I can't wait. I feel like I thrive in that environment, and we're going to come and compete with them.